Nepal, het land van de Himalaya. 8 van de 10 hoogste bergen ter wereld liggen hier. Het boeddhisme en hindoeïsme leven hier naast elkaar. Kleurrijke gebedsvlaggetjes, duizenden tempels en honderden kloosters kenmerken dit land. Er is een verborgen parel die zelfs onbekend is bij de lokale bevolking. Het Druk Gawa Khilwa, een nonnenklooster waarvan de bewoners ook wel bekend staan als de Kung Fu Nuns. Tot dusver is het nog maar een enkeling gelukt om hier binnen te komen om de nonnen te filmen. Wat gebeurt er achter de gesloten poort van dit klooster? In deze documentaire laat ik zien hoe de nonnen van het Druk Gawa Khilwa klooster op het dak van de wereld hun leven leiden. Vanuit de rand van het Himalaya-gebergte ben ik nu onderweg naar het klooster. Hier sta ik dan, in een buitenwijk van de Nepalese hoofdstad Kathmandu. Ik ben nu bij het boeddhistische nonnenklooster, genaamd het Druk Gawa Khilwa, waar maar liefst 400 nonnen wonen. Ze zijn tussen de leeftijd van 9 en 62 jaar oud en elke ochtend staan ze om 5 uur op, trekken hun kastanjebruine gewaad aan en beginnen de dag met meditatie. Ook is kung fu een belangrijk onderdeel in het leven van deze nonnen.
This morning was it's a puja, so we do have a practice daily, every morning and evening, and every morning mostly it depends. We do different practices, so it depends on how long it is. If it is a very long one, it could be 3 to 4 hours, and this morning was just 2 hours. It's cymbals and drums and all these things. At the same time, we have to also be very much concentrated and we have to be in the state of the meditation. First of all, we have to make our mind motivation, why we are practicing this, for what reason, for what purpose. Target or our aim or the motivation is to help beings, help others, not only selfishly or not only being egocentric kind of a person. You know, we always have to think about others, think about other beings. So that our puja, for example, this morning puja itself is, we are, you know, from the very beginning we have to check our mind. You know, for why I'm sitting here. For what purpose I'm sitting cross-legged and, you know, sitting straight and then doing something. For what purpose? And then after that, we have to invite someone from space, and then it merge together. And then once they invite it, then we have to offer, you know, water, playing music, drums, and then mudras. All this is a way of offerings. And when we talk in a very particular way, it's kind of a very much, you know, different. You know, there is a called God and the Buddha or something, but in our case it's not a different one somewhere there up there. We never consider, you know, kind of a God or the Buddha as a different one. You know, it's our own mind actually.
Ik heb afgesproken met Minkjur. Zij vertelt mij meer over het klooster.
I am 27 years old and I'm from Ladakh, India. I became a nun in 2006. This is Druk Amitabha mountain. Before it was just a retreat center. At that time there's only few nuns are here. So slowly it became a very popular and a very well-known nunnery. And these days people known us as Kung Fu nuns because before we just sitting and meditating. So later His Holiness the Gyalwang Trungpa introduced us Kung Fu, cycling, Padayatra, and how to keep our environment clean, and we are also doing lots of social work. We are also telling people that nuns and girls are also strong. We have our inner power, but we don't know how to use it in a proper way. So that's why we are always going here and there, and we are also telling others that we should come up. The girls should come up and face their problems. We don't have to always stay with the cares of a man or something like that. They are also very helpful to us, but still we have to face our problems by ourselves. We always spreading our message to everybody that we should give chance to girls, and girls also should come up and show their power. I want to be a strong girl which benefit others. I want to tell peoples, and I want to inspire all the peoples that meditation and women empowerment is very much important.
De nonnen ondernemen verschillende activiteiten waaruit blijkt dat ze om het milieu en om vrouwenrechten geven. Een van deze activiteiten is de uitdagende fietstocht door India. Maar waarom doen ze dat eigenlijk?
That is to promote girls, to empower women. Another reason is for environment also. We drive from here to Ladakh, India, and it took more than 2 months. That is very challenging because going by cycling is very, very dangerous for us, because we went from highway and there's lots of trucks and buses which drives crazily, you know. It was very challenging for me and others too, and then that I was very, very proud of our nuns.
Naast de meditatie zetten de nonnen zich ook in voor vrouwenrechten, dierenleed en het milieu.
Most of the people they go by buses and they go by cars, which is very polluted the area, you know. So as much we can, we should take cycling. We should visit holy places by cycling. We should also go outside and tell the peoples that doing meditation is not enough. We should also save the environment. We should also take care of innocent animals which are using for money all the time. They're not giving food and they're always torturing them. We're always take care of animals. Then doing padayatra or doing cycling yatra, when we see that there are some innocent animals which are abandoned by their owners, or sometimes when they are very, very much in pain, then when we see, we buy and we bring here to rescue. We want to show our practice in action, you know, that's what we believe.
In 2015 werd Nepal getroffen door een van de zwaarste aardbevingen uit haar geschiedenis. Bijna 10.000 mensen kwamen om het leven en velen raakten gewond. Historische gebouwen werden verwoest en vele mensen raakten hun huis kwijt. De gevolgen van de aardbeving zijn zowel op straat als in het nonnenklooster nog erg zichtbaar. Mingyur neemt mij mee naar de plek waar zij was tijdens de aardbeving.
This is a big hall. Down here we have a big hall where we always practice Kung Fu. On the top you can see windows that are all nuns' quarter. And
So you were living here?
Yeah, that one was my room. And in 2015 we had very massive earthquake which was 4.9 I think. Then that time all the nuns are inside and we were practicing Kung Fu, and almost it was 5 minutes to lunchtime. Yes. So we were just packing our Kung Fu stuffs, and suddenly the earthquake was happened and we were just shaking like this, you know. It was just terrible. We thought we will die. It was my first time having this kind of situation, and that time I was so shocked and all the nuns were so shocked, and it was just shaking like this and could not stand up, you know. And I was so worried that maybe one of our friends get hurt, and fortunately nobody get hurt. Then we were all together and holding each other, and we stayed in a corner. Then slowly it was just calm. Then we quickly came out of the rooms and we asked all the nuns to come outside quickly. Then we stayed in an open place.
Vrouwen in Nepal zijn over het algemeen minder mondig dan mannen. Maar dat veranderde in 2008 door de komst van het spirituele hoofd Gyalwang Drukpa. Hij opende het nonnenklooster en introduceerde bij de vrouwen Kung Fu.
In the beginning, it was just a fun type of Kung Fu, you know. It's very new for us because till now in no history, I think Himalayan nuns introduced Kung Fu. And through Kung Fu, it is very useful to our yogas, meditation also. Through Kung Fu, we can concentrate our meditation, we can stay healthy, we can increase our inner confidence. Sometimes in many areas, girls have been raped and tortured by their husband, and many bad situations we are facing because they don't have inner confidence. We have inner confidence. If we have power, then we don't feel that you know, we can face and we will be happy, and we can also show others that girls have also power. Through Kung Fu, I learned many things because before I was very feel a shy girl, so I cannot talk to people, new people. You know, it takes long time to get friendly with them.
Toch is het nonnenklooster meer dan alleen een oefenterrein voor het indrukwekkende Kung Fu. Het zijn vrouwen die zich inzetten om bewustwording voor het milieu te creëren en dierenleed te bestrijden. Maar bovenal zijn het nonnen die zich inzetten voor de rechten van de vrouw. Om zo aan de buitenwereld te laten zien dat het leven in een klooster niet alleen voor mannen is weggelegd. Toen ik hier vandaag rondliep op het terrein, was de kracht en de aanwezigheid van de vrouw heel erg te merken. En dat is wat dit klooster zo bijzonder maakt.
I see in the future change. I mean, what I want now is I want to transform myself. You know, we as an ordinary being, now we are selfish, we are ego, we have a jealousy, we have a anger, we have a attachment. So our practice, the main practice of Buddhist, is to transform yourself. I want to be a kind person. I want to help from my depth of heart, as much as I can, without any selfish reason.
How far are you now in the process?
I'm trying my best, but it's difficult. It's very difficult. Just being as a ordinary human being, it's very difficult. It's a lots of training needed, especially not only the physical training. Physical training is okay. For example, we are in a nunnery already. We are away from our family, away from marriage, away from everything. We left it behind. So we are wearing our robes, and we are very much in the physically. We are quite much in kind of a training. But mind is, we never know. It's a very individual kind of thing. So practice, all the practices, whatever we do now, is to transform your mind. Mind has to be really pure. Mind has to be really genuine. So in order to become that, lots of process is needed. And so I'm trying my best. I don't know how much. I hope and I really wish and I feel there is a change. From the moment I became nun until today, in 15, 16 years, I could see some differences. So I would like to have more. Okay, I will chant Om Mani Padme Hum. Yeah. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri 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 Om Mani Padme Hum Om Mani Padme Hum Shri Om Mani Padme Hum Shri Om Mani Padme Hum Shri Om Mani Padme Hum Om Mani Padme Hum Shri Om Mani Padme Hum Om Mani Padme Hum Shri Om Mani Padme Hum Om Mani Padme Hum Shri Om Mani Padme Hum Om Mani Padme Hum Shri 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 Om Mani Padme Hum Shri